Morning, everyone. I've only just woken up, darling. So I'm seriously cranky when I've just woken up. Only had one cup of coffee so far. And Pete sent me this from my subscribers channel. Plus, sometimes I've got to wear 2 sets of glasses because I'm 55 and I'm half blind, and I've got to go and get some more glasses. So I'm just gonna have to bear with me because I need to put these on to read properly when I'm just woken up. Pete sent me this about Ripple has taken its ride, now look for continued fall. And honestly, when I read stuff like this, it just makes me irate. But anyway, look, I'm not going to be like the Oda fan club and, put everyone else down and not justify, the technology or anything else like that. Number one, Ripple are now, how can I say this? Now in their GitHub are showing new protocol and new revisions for their technology, which basically has all their open source formula for their decentralized technology. Even though the company is the Ripple technology and the Ripple currency is owned by a company called Ripple, the technology, as I've said time and time again, is decentralized. It's not centralized. They have about 1,000 nodes, more than Neo, which has 9, which is always offline, which doesn't work. More than IOTA, which doesn't work. Ripple's technology works. So time and time again, the system has never been down. You can go into their GitHub and you can look at their technology. It works all the time. Let me show you. This guy talks about serious concerns related to Ripple's usability for banking partners as the big banks are developing their own blockchain. Well, I've got to say something to this stupid person, whoever's written this, there's no name on it. The big banks have been, for years and years, been trying to develop their own blockchain. For years. Years and years and years. For probably 10 years. They haven't been able to do it. That's why they're still using SWIFT as settlement system. Though I feel like I'm repeating myself. I should just press a button for a record player or a tape recorder and just repeat this time and time again because I get so frustrated. That's why they've been using an old settlement system called SWIFT from 1973, which is clunky, which needs lots of people to press buttons, which needs lots of people sitting in different parts of the world at the same time to confirm transactions. So if it's 3 o'clock here in the morning in Australia and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon in America, you need to be sitting on the terminal at the same time to confirm transactions so they settle. If you're not sitting on the terminal at the same time to confirm transactions to see if they settle, they don't settle. And thus, the merry-go-round goes around and around again for the delay in cash flow settlements. So this thing here, serious concerns related to Ripple's usability for bank partners as well as big banks. It's not. The cryptocurrency itself is already being used by the big banks. Commonwealth Bank of Australia is using the cryptocurrency. Santander Bank is already using the cryptocurrency. MoneyGram, it's not a bank, is already using the cryptocurrency. Lian is already using the cryptocurrency. How many times do I have to repeat myself? American Express has basically said they'll use the cryptocurrency this year. Saudi Arabia Monetary Authority, which is one of the most wealthiest monetary authorities in the world, is using the cryptocurrency XRP. A big hedge fund is using the cryptocurrency XP. What Ripple do, they have 2 systems. One is called Xcurrent and one is Xrapid. The first system, which is the technology to process things instantly, is called Xcurrent. They get people used to the Xcurrent, which they save 30%, and then they say to them, do you want to also use the cryptocurrency XRP, which is the XRP system, which is Xrapid system, cryptocurrency and Xcurrent, I'm half asleep. Xcurrent, which is the technology, and this cryptocurrency is called Xrapid. So they build it slowly. They use the technology, then they use the cryptocurrency. This month, 70 Japanese banks have been trialling Ripple, Xcurrent and Xrapid with the cryptocurrency to use it. So this statement is bunkum. It is absolute bullshit. You know, and I wish people like this Free Honor, whatever it's called, you know, how much are they being paid by people? Seriously. You know, why don't they do a piece on IOTA or NEO where the technology doesn't work? Seriously, it doesn't work. You know, I can take you into Ripple's stuff any time of the day and their technology works. It works, right? You go into their GitHub, it's constantly working. I've been into IOTAs and I've been into NEOs and the stuff doesn't work. You know, honestly, it's just unbelievable. It just drives me insane. Really, drives me insane. They're going to bring out another, you know, ledger protocol for their full open source so everyone can see it. IOTA won't even do that because they reckon they don't have any. And this is talking about Ripple being overvalued when it's under $1 and IOTA's at nearly $2. And IOTA says they can't find their written protocol, which is illegal because you have to have it. And now they're going to try and bloody sue someone. I mean, it's just crazy. Cambridge to use Ripple, to use the currency. Cambridge Global Payments. I mean, the list goes on and on. Seriously, look, Cambridge is going to use Ripple for faster global payments. Cambridge, right? Cambridge Global Payments subsidiary of Fleetpool. You know, I keep everything. Woori Bank and Soul Banks, 20 of them, 70, are going to be using Ripple's technology plus their currency. You know, successful technology use of Ripple. Sorry, I'm half asleep, guys, but I just get, this just drives me insane. You know, 70 banks in South Korea are going to be using Ripple technology in their currency this month. They're bringing out new, you know, they're showing new consensus protocol. You know, the system is decentralized. Yes, some people own it, big deal. What do you think every other creator, they all have made $5 billion out of their own coins. The owners of IOTA have made $5 billion out of their own coins. You know, Western Union testing Ripple and XRP. You know, I'll go on and on, seriously, because this idiot doesn't know anything and I'm just frustrated. I feel like I just keep repeating myself. But anyway, I'm just pretty much over it. Western Union are going to use XRP. What else we got? Ripple. There's another 40 billion crypto, you know, 40 billion something or other that's going to be released or something. They're getting a credit card. You know, if there's problems with the system, they're not going to be using a credit card, right? What else we got? This is a bit slow today. Just like me, I'm a bit slow too. Why is this thing not going up? Oh, well, it must be Ripple's, you know, it must be Ripple. It doesn't work. Seriously, they should look at NEO and bloody IOTA. This stuff works. You know, they've got a Toast wallet, and they're going to introduce a credit card very soon, which is going to be using Ripple cryptocurrency. What else we got? It just goes on and on. The banking system, overhauling, you know, a 40-year-old banking system called SWIFT. You know, over 100 banks are already using them, and they're starting to use Ripple. You know, Cornell University is going to be using their shit. Who else? They're going to be using Ripple. Goes on and on and on. Instrum teams with Ripple for Southeast Asian payouts. Again, what else we got? I'm just fed up with this. Cortlet, another company, is going to be using Ripple. Xrapid is Ripple, the currency as well as the system. Xcurrent is the technology, and as I said, Xrapid is the technology and Ripple. So they're going to be using Ripple. What else we got here? How far do we have to go back? India. They've gone in India and Singapore. India just happens to be the biggest remittance market in the world. you know, something like 12 trillion remittance. They do the most amount of remittance in the world. They're taking up Ripple. What else? No, nothing there, but look, I've got everything about Ripple, right? And I know what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go. Corlex, whatever. It's the latest company to get on board with Ripple. And they're going to use XRapid, which is their currency. Okay? What else we got? Western Union. Western Union have more branches than anyone else. So, let's go into Western Union. Western Union will be using their cryptocurrency. God, why is this thing so slow today? It's annoying me. Everything annoys me when I'm half asleep. Western Union has 500,000 branches around the world. Post Office has 440,000. McDonald's has 37,000. Starbucks has 24,000. And Walmart has 12,000. They have 500,000 branches around the world. And they're going to be using XRP. And they're not a bank. And even if they were a bank, the banks haven't been able to develop cryptocurrency. You know, that's a fact. This thing, Worry Bank, another, SBI, 37 banks are all testing it, and they're going to be using XRP. So I just wish people, you know, if they're going to say anything about Ripple, get your facts right. Jesus, it frustrates the shit out of me that the facts aren't right, honestly. So that statement there is wrong, completely wrong. You know, the legislators are regulating anything. The fact that Ripple is regulated, the legislators will use Ripple. Oh, come on, man. High usage of Ripple doesn't justify... You're kidding me. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Really. If you use Ripple the coin, the costs are 0.00004 compared to Bitcoin, which is $25 to process anything. Here we go. Yeah, I'll just show you the proof because I'm just fed up with this shit. Sorry, but I'm tired and I've only had one cup of coffee and I'm half blind in the morning. I'm just tired, but this is the cost, okay? Ripple. Right, 3.3 seconds. Transactions, a minimum of 1,000, a minimum, right? But it's not. It can do 2,000. They've got a new system that can do 70. The cost, 0.0004. If you do a 10 billion transaction, you're paying literally 10, what do they call it? 10 something rather. It's barely nothing. It equates to probably about $10, right? Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin, this is the days when Bitcoin used to be cheap. It's not anymore. Bitcoin's gone up to $25. This thing's, you know, all these, regardless, you know, they might do 64, whatever, but they don't in reality. Like IOTA's got us down for 1,000. It's bullshit, right? IOTA doesn't do 1,000 transactions. It's likely to do 5. IOTA's got the most centralized system in the world because they have no validators that automatically push the system through that are decentralized. The owners of the system have to validate the transactions. They don't have enough nodes. They don't have enough people that use the system because you have to do your own crap. They say they've got no cost, but it's a cost of you, the user of the system, validating your transaction and someone else's. And you don't even know whether it's right. And the thing is, they don't have enough people to use the system, so the creators and the developers of the system have to validate the transactions. Now, how centralized is that? That's a joke. IOTA is more centralized than any other system. Centralized in terms of technology. Ripple is not centralized in terms of technology. It is completely decentralized. Nodes all over the world that validate transactions. Look up your technology, guys, because you don't know too much. Right, let's go back to this stupid story. Well, that's put pay to that because everyone's starting to use Ripple. It's a process, guys. You know, Ripple's been, you know, say they were set up in 2014. You get people to use the technology first, and then you get them to use the coin. You know, how can it be undervalued? It doesn't matter whether the market cap's X. The fact is, Ripple as a company has 15 to 25 billion in the bank because the technology is so successful. Now, when a company, if it's an equity company, forget about that cryptocurrency. If it was an equity company and they have no debt like Ripple and they've got 25 billion in the bank, what do you think the stock price of Ripple is going to be if it goes on the stock market? Think about it. 25 billion in the bank, and they've got this sort of technology which works over and above its competitors, over and above the banks, over and above everyone, cross-currency, instant. What do you think they should be valued on the stock market? Because the crypto market is stupid. I can tell you alone, just valuing the 25 billion in cash alone is worth more than $2 per share. Just the cash. Okay, if they did nothing else, if Ripple did nothing else in stock business today, and you just valued 25 billion sitting on their balance sheet, 25 billion, the stock should be worth, at least $2.50. That alone, right? Sorry, I didn't want to go on too long because this is, that's all crap. I don't want to even read that. This guy's too stupid for words. He talks about the price going up and all that crap. Big deal. Every other cryptocurrency that has no technology at all goes up. So what? Sand US went up to $8. It's got sentiment. It's got nothing behind it. Yeah, it's got a small issuance, but it's got nothing behind it. Talk about someone else. Talk about another crypto that goes up and it's got nothing behind it. This is all garbage to me. Absolute garbage. That's crap. On whose valuation methodology? Seriously, this guy doesn't know how to value. On whose valuation model? Because honestly, the cash alone is worth $2.50. Crypto investors say the coin isn't centralized. The technology is not centralized. This is where they've got to make qualification. Yes, the company owns 60% of the coin, but the technology is not centralized. And this is poetic license. Seriously, this is just incorrect. I mean, if you're going to write about Ripple, please make sure it's correct, because seriously, this is not right. Just really annoys me. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm grumpy as shit today, and have a good day. Be kind to each other. Look after each other. Life's really short, and you just never know when you're going to be around. Cheers. And to all those fudders, have a happier life, guys, because seriously, you could be dead any minute of the day, and you're being nasty to everyone else, and, someone really important in your life could just go, and, then you're going to feel really bad. Cheers. Bye for now, guys.